Fans of Coronation Street have begun to fear that young Sam Blakeman may be facing a serious mental health condition, with some viewers speculating about schizophrenia. The schoolboy character, portrayed by Jude Riordan, was the first to uncover that fellow teen Will Driscoll had been involved in an inappropriate relationship with their teacher, Megan Walsh. His bravery in revealing the truth ultimately exposed Megan's abusive behavior, but the emotional toll of the ordeal has clearly affected him. Before the scandal came to light, Sam struggled to cope with the pressure and intimidation he faced from Megan. In an attempt to manage his stress, he turned to ADHD medication as the situation escalated, and she became increasingly threatening. Although many now view Sam as courageous for speaking out, the psychological impact of everything he endured has become increasingly evident in recent episodes. His distress appears to have intensified, with scenes suggesting that he may be experiencing hallucinations involving both Will and Megan. In a recent episode, Sam spotted the pair sitting together on a bench in the precinct, only for them to suddenly vanish moments later, implying that the encounter existed only in his imagination. The unsettling moment left viewers questioning the severity of his mental state. When Sam shared his concerns with his stepmother Leanne, she immediately took action, heading to the Rovers' return to confront the situation. However, Will insisted that he had not seen Megan for weeks, which quickly led to a heated confrontation between his stepmother Eva and her sister Leanne. Leanne angrily defended Sam, refusing to believe he would fabricate such claims and standing firm in her support for him. Later, during a family meal, Eva attempted to comfort Sam, expressing sympathy for everything he had gone through. She acknowledged how frightening the experience must have been and admitted that Megan likely harmed more than just one victim. The family collectively tried to move forward and put the traumatic events behind them, but the lingering effects on Sam remain clear. Viewers quickly took to social media platforms to share their thoughts, with many expressing concern for Sam's well-being and predicting a possible twist in his storyline. Some fans suggested that his behavior could be linked to deeper trauma, noting the significant hardships he has already faced, including the loss of his mother and the recent ordeal with his teacher. Others speculated that his apparent hallucinations might indicate the early stages of a more serious mental health condition. While some acknowledged that trauma can commonly lead to such symptoms in teenagers, others criticized the show's direction, arguing that the storyline feels overly dramatic and unrealistic. A number of viewers voiced frustration, claiming the show has leaned too heavily into unusual plot twists rather than consistent character development. Meanwhile, Kate Brooks, a producer on the show, has spoken about the importance of the storyline and its impact on Sam's character. She explained that the grooming plot is intended to reflect real-life issues as accurately as possible, highlighting how such experiences can deeply affect young people. She also revealed that Sam's involvement in uncovering the truth will lead to further consequences, as Megan becomes increasingly desperate to keep her secret hidden. According to Brooks, this manipulation will come at a significant cost to Sam's mental health, pushing him further into distress. As the storyline continues to unfold, viewers remain deeply concerned about what lies ahead for Sam, with many hoping the show will handle the sensitive subject with care and realism. Debbie suffers injury in Coronation Street as Carl's secrets come to light. Debbie has spent much of 2026 behind bars for an offense she did not commit. Following the Corriedale incident in January, she took the blame for her son Carl Webster, who had crashed his car while intoxicated. The accident also influenced the events of the crossover storyline, which tragically saw Billy Mayhew lose his life. Her recent appeal succeeded, resulting in Debbie being released and returning to Weatherfield. Since her return, she has been attempting to get back into managing her hotel, but the process has been far from smooth. During her time in prison, Debbie's dementia has worsened, gradually dimming the spirited and sharp-witted nature she was once known for. Recently, Debbie took it upon herself to help a group of women preparing for a wedding, but the situation quickly escalated when she began making rude remarks to the bride. Believing she was joking, Debbie did not realize that no one was actually entertained by her comments. In the latest episode, Debbie was back at the hotel. Seated at a table were Summer Spellman and Amy Barlow, who were meeting Nina Lucas and Asha Alahan for drinks. The moment Summer noticed Debbie, she stormed over, seeking answers about the night Billy died. Suspicious and determined, Summer directly questioned Debbie, asking if she was protecting someone and not the one driving the car during the Corriedale crash. Debbie's panicked expression and her hasty retreat at the mention of Carl confirmed Summer's suspicions. As Ryan Connor arrived, Debbie ended up clutching hot plates he had just collected from the kitchen. Despite feeling the burn in her hands, there was a brief delay before she finally dropped the plates. Carl appeared and immediately moved to assist his mother, brushing off any comments Summer made about his involvement in the crash. Later at their flat, Carl revealed to Debbie that Summer has discovered the truth, but he plans to handle it on his own terms. In future episodes, Carl will inform Summer that he knows the full details of what really happened to Billy, but he will demand something in return before revealing it. Debbie will be shocked to learn that Carl intends to withhold the information in exchange for Billy's life insurance payout. The confrontation and resulting tension with her son trigger another episode for Debbie, leaving her distressed and overwhelmed. Coronation Street villain Jody Ramsey continues her reign of mischief in Weatherfield, previously focusing on driving a wedge between David and Shona Platt. However, her scheming hasn't been limited to the couple, as she has also stirred trouble among other locals, including swiping Brian Packham's rare book and sabotaging Bernie Winter Alahan's wedding photograph. In the latest episode, Jody set her sights on a new target, beloved resident Lisa Swain. During the installment, Jody shared her ambition of running her own business one day, and Carla offered her some encouragement, telling her never say never. When Lisa arrived asking for a coffee, Jody's expression fell as she went to prepare it. Carla then revealed that Lisa's divorce had been finalized and suggested celebrating with breakfast at Roy's, instructing Jody to cancel the coffee order. Once Lisa and her companion left, Jody rifled through Lisa's folder and spotted her police badge, deciding to slip it into her bag. Later, Lisa apologized to Jody for snapping about the coffee, explaining it was due to a stressful night. For a moment, Jody contemplated returning the badge, but ultimately chose to keep it with her. The theft raises the question of whether Jody has taken on more than she can handle by stealing from a detective, someone who employs her and leaves her unsupervised in their home, or if she will successfully frame another person for the crime. Coronation Street continues to air on weeknights at 8:30 p.m. on ITV1 and is also available to stream on ITVX.